Hi everyone and welcome to Chem class. As you might already be aware, we can calculate relative atomic masses when we know the relative isotopic masses that exist for a particular element. Now, different elements have different numbers of isotopes. So an element might only have one isotope or it might have multiple. When it has multiple, such as the case of rubidium, we want to know what's the relative atomic mass. So what's the weighted average when we take all those isotopes together and we look at what they each individually weigh. So just a reminder, the way that we do this to calculate our relative atomic mass, or RAM as I will now call it, we have to add up, so sum up, all of the relative isotopic masses multiplied by their individual percentage abundances. So we add up all those and then we divide by 100. So let's look at this particular example. We have a sample of rubidium that contains 72% rubidium-85 and 28% rubidium-87. So what we have is two isotopes. They each have a different mass, and we're going to calculate the RAM for rubidium. And it's not just doing a normal average as we might do mass, add the two values together, 85 and 87, and then divide by 2, you'd obviously get 86. But that's not the case. We should be getting a number that is closer to 85 because 72% of the sample weighs 85. Only a smaller percentage weighs 87. So when we think about what logical number we're trying to achieve, it helps us to check that our answer seems on the right, on the money. So let's use our formula. We are going to take the first one. So the first rim is 85 and we're going to multiply it by 72 because that's the percentage abundance of that isotope. We add it to the 87, which there's 28% of that. Now, if I had more isotopes, I would just keep adding them. Each of the isotope weights multiplied by their percentage abundance. Divide the whole thing by 100. Just be careful with your calculator usage. As I said, you're looking for a number that should be closer to 85 than 87. So if you check that on the calculator, you will get 85.6, which seems very reasonable. Hope that helps.